Inter Milan do have the look of a team with genuine ambition. Already on the cusp of promotion, they are looking to make a statement here. We are more than ready. There is a massive sense of expectation emanating from this part of Milan. The giant arena bearing the name of perhaps the finest player ever to don the famous black and blue jersey. It is simply a gorgeous, gorgeous sight. And as you can see, we've already started here. Inter Milan cannot afford to slip up here. Terrific support, and they're going to need it all. He's on it, can he get away? Oh, just skip! Mbappe! That was mighty close. That is great defending, so alert. Referee has just said play on. Strokes it back.
Modern football for you and all that pressing.
It's a promising position. Cross into the box. That is a brilliant interception. Sparta Rotterdam with the corner. They're first. And it's been taken short. Chance, surely! He has hit that forcefully.
Well, I think he's surprised himself how he managed not to hit the target then. He seemed to believe it was going in.
Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Yeah, Virgil van Dijk. He's just about unbeatable in every department, Peter. He's strong, he's quick, he's totally dominant in the air. And what's more, he seems to really love a tussle. His passing's good too, and he never seems to lose it in important areas. I'd expect this team to notch up a lot of clean sheets with him on board.
No argument from me on that front. He's having a go! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Oh, easy pickings there. Kukçu. Now he's got space here. It is a corner. Sparta Rotterdam have the chance to go the other way. Still goalless. Vitinha. Shifted it to the flank. Passing is crisp and sharp. It's a good run down the right. And he's picked out the run. And this is Van Basten. Van Basten gets through on his own. Oh, the keeper's done wonderfully well there.
Oh, Peter, that's as decisive as it comes. The keeper got everything right in that instance.
Neuer, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Cannavaro spots it and intercepts. He's going to be disappointed with that. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Now it's Nakata. Cross is blocked, and that's a corner. It's their second corner of the game. And now a sudden chance to counter. And he cuts out the supply. Azar plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Played out to the left flank. And here's Rashford. Rashford. The ball goes in. Vitinha. Chance here to counter. That's a promising run he's making on the right. Cannavaro does really well to win the ball there. Now it's Van Basten. And this is Nakata. That has been cut short. And it's Neymar. Nicely weighted ball. There's no flag! Ronaldo couldn't quite force his way through this time, but boy, he had a go at it.
Oh, I was on the edge of my seat then. He just took on one too many.
Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance.
Yeah, and he has to change his ways, or this referee could soon change his status.
Brilliant save from Donnarumma! Cannavaro did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Bellingham. Bellingham has been caught there. It's a foul. Cannavaro. Played into the middle. Raul.
Sparta Rotterdam have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
Looking for the run. He has a look up. Van Basten showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And here's Van Basten. Beckham. Shapes to shoot! Oh, and with that, the half-time whistle goes. Inter Milan got as close can be, right on the whistle, but it was not to be. So, no breakthrough from either side, 0-0 after 45 minutes of action. And the second half gets underway.
Well, both sides are eager to get going. Here's hoping that it's a good sign. Things are about to change. We need a little more life in this.
Delivers with whip. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Tries to pass it through. Neymar receives it in a wide position. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Raul. Beckham. That's tidy. It's a good-looking delivery. Out of play for a throw. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Hazard looking sharp there. He's in a good position here. Goes for a shot! Oh no, what is this time, surely? And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
So, third corner of the game. And he's there to clear it. And now they can spring out of defence. Now this could be a chance. And here's Van Basten. Goalless still, neither side really getting onto the front foot. He might be in here! It's Neymar! They've got to be quick to recover this. Raul. Now it's Hazard. Played out towards the right wing. Beckham. He's picked his way through. Now, who's going to be first to this? Well, it's ended up in no man's land. Look at the space here. Hazard! He's done very well to get to that.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
He's got tall. Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
Time then for the first substitution of the game. No breakthrough and well into the second period. It is still anyone's game. Nakata. And it's Van Basten. Raul. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Hazard.
Oh, I've been there myself, and that's the last thing he wanted to happen. I really sympathise.
Well, who saw that coming? It has certainly made things interesting.
Well, that's something you don't expect at a match like this, but I guess you have to take whatever way it comes, and very gratefully.
Cristiano Ronaldo! And again! Corner number 2 then. Oh, it's terribly wayward. And there isn't a whole lot anyone can do with that corner. Raul. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, I think it's pretty clear. The message is to get the job done, and the sooner the better.
And he's in on... It's Hazard! And that would have been game, set and match.
Well, the keeper spared a few blushes here. Going 2 down at this stage would have made it an awful long way back.
He's a sharp little ball here.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Good read, needed to be.
Sparta Rotterdam really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Nice interception, well timed. It's gone out for a throw-in. Ah, good steal, he just read it. Hazard. He is through here. Well, that looks a decent ball. And the flag has stayed down. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Raul! And that's a real chance missed.
Raul really can't believe it. He let the opposition off the hook there, and he knows it all too well.
Inter Milan can feel it. Promotion now frighteningly close, but... Oh, shooting chance! That was superb goalkeeping.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Corner number 4 coming up here. Defending of the desperate variety. That's rather hopeful. Raul, and that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Always onto this. It's gone all the way through to the keeper.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
It's run loose here. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. And that is that. A win, a triumph, a time to crank up the music, charge the glass. Inter Milan get ready for another crack at the big prize. Will they get the win they need to get their campaign off to a flying start, or will their bubble burst over the course of the next 90 minutes? Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. The action has already started. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Yeah, Jan Oblak. He's not someone you often see pulling off spectacular saves, but that's about the highest compliment you can give a goalkeeper, because it speaks to his positioning and his organisational abilities. He's just about the best there is when it comes to claiming crosses and high balls into the box too, and is just the kind of presence that spreads a composure and a confidence to his defence and throughout the team.
Yeah, he would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the right qualities. And that is as far as they're going to go. Raul. It's Raul! And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Played out towards the right wing. Mendes promptly onto that, and that is that. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Can he get it through? And claimed it back swiftly. He's having a shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here. He is just caressing the ball. Pings it across. Chance, surely! He's delivered all right! What a delicious finish. That is immaculate.
Speed of thought, speed of action. That's another really clever finish.
So the first goal of the game.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now. Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Van Basten. Now this could be a chance. It's a pretty loose pass.
Inter are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Nuno Mendes. Roll, running with the ball. He is through here. So nearly the perfect ball. Valverde. And here's Van Basten. Nakata. Big header. It's in. A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
That has certainly made things in. Mbappe! He's going to be disappointed with that. No foul, says the referee. Oh, it's Van Basten. He's in plenty of space here. Inter Milan have a free kick. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. It's a good 30, 35 yards out, this. Oh, that was close. Inter Milan looking to pass their way through. That's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to get... Van Basten! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Eze. That is ended up in no man's land. Raul. Lorenzo Insigne. Out to the right. Lorenzo Insigne. He's got away. It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Well, that's pretty clear. It is a foul. Well, that's a booking. Always looked it. Insigne is eyeing up his options in the middle. Has a look and plays it forward. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. Kukçu. Nicely spread. It's a promising position. He's found a way through. And the shot! Goal! Inter! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Well, of course, it's great play to set him up, Peter, but you can't say the defence did themselves many favours then. They really should have picked him up sooner.
Inter Milan go into the lead.
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
Shot could be on, and he's gone backward here. Mbappe, and now the breakaway. And it's Mendes. That's a shade optimistic. And that'll be the last act of the first half. Well, what a comeback. Certainly I didn't see that coming, nor I think did many in this crowd. The midway point of the game.
Well, Peter, I'm just thinking of the best way to describe that. Frantic, frenzied. It was unmissable and it was irresistible. Forget about the analysis on this one, just enjoy it.
Inter Milan head into the half-time break with a narrow lead, 2-1.
Sostituzione di giocatori. Numero 27, numero 8. Lasciano il campo per
and the action is back on the way.
Il numero 9.
Valverde. Eze. Now it's Haaland. Great defending, strong and determined. Well, momentarily the situation was perilous, but his alertness has saved the day.
Well, what can you say about that? Just about everything was stacked against him, and he still came through.
Crosses it in. Lorenzo Insigne. Nakata. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Lorenzo Insigne. De Bruyne plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Beckham. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Beckham with the bullish header! And the keeper couldn't hold it. And he hits the net. And there's your hat-trick hero. He is simply indefatigable. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
Well, talk about being on top of your game. Everything seems to be coming off for him.
Inter Milan go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
You could certainly sense a real change of mood here. Now the crowd are demanding that they just finish this.
And the shot! He scores! Just 1 goal in it now. Game on! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
The manager must have given them an earful at half-time, and fair play because it seems to have worked. They've got to kick on from here now.
Now it's Van Basten. Van de Ven. Lorenzo Insigne. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Mbappe. And it's Eze. Here's Haaland. Raul. Beckham. And here's Raul. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And this is Hazard. Great chance!
I think that's great defending. He just made sure he was in the right place to block it. And I bet you the keeper's very relieved.
Beckham. Mbappe. Eze pinches it off him. Knocks it out wide. Hazard. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And this is Insigne. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Hazard gets into it. That's a foul. Simple decision for the referee. And he is going into that little black book. That comes as a mighty relief. He's on it, can he get away? Looking to play him in. That has been cut short. And it's Nakata. Now, can they get him away? And he's picked it up out wide. Very nicely done. Oh, that's fabulous. In towards the back stick.
Inter surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
De Bruyne. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Valverde.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Oh, that's a key interception. Raul. Oh, it's Van Basten. Haaland. Oh, well played, well played. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
And he was alert to it.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Now it's Rashford. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Hazard. Hazard with the delivery. That's really well manoeuvred. Tries from distance. They want to be quick to recover. Oh, what has happened here? Now there's a fine ball. De Bruyne. Mbappe. Valverde. 2 minutes to be added on. And that will be the final act. They are pumped. Boy, they're pumped. A tough win earned through the power of will. And this place is... Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. The famous yellow wall stands tall. This has to be one of the most iconic places in European football. And that gets things running. So, Jim, this feels like a lineup designed to counter threats out wide, is that it?
Yeah, you will in theory have the numerical advantage, Peter, on the wings. So it's going to be a bit of a challenge for the opposition to try to get past you. On the other hand, you're essentially inviting your opponents up the field. It's going to be a fine balancing act between letting your opponents have the ball and looking for opportunities to counter. But it can work really well.
Van Basten reaching 3 figures in terms of his appearances for the club.
Yeah, something that I mentioned to him in person before the match, Peter, although it took some time to register. Pretty much the same with me on my 100th game. I was more focused on winning than anything else.
Azar. Raul. Nakata. And this is Van Basten. Nicely spread. Now it's Beckham. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Fair to say, I think, a cautious start from both teams. Raul. Bastoni. Kukcu. That's really well manoeuvred. Beckham gets into a good position. Tries to pass it through. That'll be a throw-in. Valverde crosses. Oh, that was vital. Looking for options for movement. Nicely weighted ball. Takes a shot! It's hit the upright. Goal! Inter! 100 games of service, duly rewarded. He'll take that. Perhaps not the prettiest, but they all count.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
Number 21.
So we have the first goal.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Can he get on the end of this? And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Timber.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, to Nakata! And it's come back out to him. That was probably asking just too much.
He's never the type to turn down a challenge, is he?
Inter Milan with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Borussia Dortmund have the chance to go the other way. Threads one in. Chance for a shot! No mistake! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, look at the manager here, he's absolutely fuming and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball...
Goal! He scored! Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
The goal for Borussia Dortmund. After 27
Borussia Dortmund get themselves back into contention.
Well, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
Showing great... It's Rashford! Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score. And obviously, he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
It's an Inter free kick.
Well, he knows he has the ability to put this exactly where he wants. He'll always...
Beckham! Oh, he's pulled off a fine save.
Well, I thought his starting position was good, and that helped the keeper to judge the flight of the ball and deal with it well.
Beckham. And here's Rashford. Rashford! Sticks it away! Two to the good, and they are purring. Absolutely purring. So, what's your view on that goal, then?
Well, I thought once he got the first part of it right by getting his knee over the ball, it was always likely to be drilled very low, and so it proved.
Inter Milan go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
That has the feeling of a breath of fresh air, Peter, and now they can fill their lungs and just blow them away.
Oh, it's Van Basten. Raul. Hazard. He's found the way through. He's been bundled over. That is a foul. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. Well, this is worrying. He is not the sort of player who tends to stay down. It's a good 35 yards out, this. Decent hit from there.
It was a sterling effort, and at least he kept it on target. And it was worth a go.
Now it's Batistuta. And reclaimed it in a trice. It's a pretty loose pass. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
Howson. Now Timber. Raul. And it's Valverde. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Raul. Kukçu. Now it's Van Basten. Played out to the right. Floated through. He's got away. Baron. Raul. Good effort from distance. Great effort. Beautifully taken.
Raul brilliantly took control of that, which was exactly what the situation required.
Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. And the first 45 minutes are up.
Well, it's hard to say whether a 2-goal advantage under these circumstances is decisive or not, but so far I haven't really seen enough to indicate that the opposition can come out in the second half and improve to that degree.
Inter Milan are broadly in charge, but the contest is still alive at 3-1.
Substitution for Borussia Dortmund. Number 5, Cannavaro. Number 22, Kukçu. Number 27, Silvestre. Coming on the field, number 19, Costa-Curta. Number 24, Hammer. Number 7, Bellingham.
And that's the start of another 45 minutes. Oh, it's Raul. Oh, that's a very... And the shot! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
That's the keeper's ball. Inter Milan are looking to go forward now. And it's Bellingham. Pass is just off target. Couldn't squeeze it through. And he's in on goal! Foul right on the edge of the box. It could go either way here. Inter Milan really could have done without this. Dealing with the pressure. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
That's a good penalty. Made the keeper commit early and set himself up for quite a comfortable finish.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
What a difference a half-time rocket from the manager can make. This is exactly the response he'd be looking for.
Oh, that's fabulous. Now it's crossed into the middle.
Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been told to try something different.
Has a shot! Azar can so cleverly bypass the press. Timber with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is.
Well, with him already been on a yellow, he should know much better than that.
Bastoni. Sanchez is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone. Oh, really cute. What a lovely series of passes. That should be the goalkeepers, and it is. Kukcu. Not the most accurate pass.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
He's a sharp little ball here. Valverde is sporting a guilty look after that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
That's a cute ball. Valverde. Great pressure, plenty of it. That's a sharp pass. No, that's been intercepted. Valverde. Baron. Now it's Batistuta. He's looking wide. The shot! It's there! Borussia Dortmund back on level terms. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
We have ourselves a real game here.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
Batistuta unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Now it's Beckham. That'll be a throw. Great defending, strong and determined. Now it's Raul. Nakata. Raul. And here's Van Basten. Look at the spin, a chance! Goal! Inter! And they get themselves in front! Simplicity itself.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
Substitution for Borussia Dortmund. Number 8.
Borussia Dortmund are able now to make their substitution. It's been on the cards for a few moments now. So a couple of front-footed alterations here, a pair of forwards entering the field.
Well, it'll be interesting to see what system they'll be playing with now, Peter.
Inter Milan go into the lead. Good ball, good take. It's Van Basten! They've done it! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing. And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
This has become one superb game of football.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Timber spots it and intercepts.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Nakata! Goal at his mercy, and somehow he's missed it.
Ah, unlucky. There's the urgency they need, and it nearly brought them a goal.
Substitution in progress.
Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change. Into the last 5 minutes. Great ball if he can get there. Oh, that is asking for trouble. No, he's not played the ball, that's a foul. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Kukçu is always scanning the pitch for targets. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. That has been slung wide. And that has sent him sprawling.
There will be
Referee has just said play on. Baron, well timed, excellent interception. Bellingham looking to add to his goal. Batistuta. Oh, no joy this time. Kukçu. The final seconds now. Now it's Beckham.
That's going in strongly.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, smashing header! Oh, yes, it's there! And that has raised the roof! He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Inter Milan take the lead. Now, oh, shooting chance! And yes, it's there! And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
The goal scorer for Inter.
And yes,
Number
it's him
18,
again. And time is up. Inter Milan can probably lay claim to the title of having been the better side here. Certainly more results driven as they went about their business in...